Hi guys, today I'm going to make an infused oil and I'm going to take you along. An infused oil is different than an essential oil in that you take an oil, like I'm going to use this extra light olive oil, and you then take whatever kind of herb you want to use, or herbs. You can use multiple ones in one. I'm going to use this calendula I have here, and you can see that's the name of it that came on the little bag I got it in. And then you take the jar and you fill it up about 1/2 to 3/4 of the way with the herb, and then fill the rest up with the oil. So I can't hold the camera and do it at the same time, so I'm going to go ahead and put the calendula into here, and then I will come back. So there's the calendula in the jar. Normally I'd fill it up a little bit more to maybe right there, but this is all the calendula I have. So, and I normally use a little bit bigger jar, but again, that's all the calendula I have. So I'm going to go ahead and open the olive oil, if I can do it with one hand. Yeah, no I can't, so I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about all the being right back, guys. And now I'm going to pour it in. Okay, and I'm not going to go quite to the top. And then I'm going to turn around and grab a spoon. Okay. Gonna mix it up a little bit just to make sure the herbs in there, the calendula is not like compacted, that it's all good and saturated. And I'm gonna pour just a little bit more. Okay, that's good. That's as full as I want it. You can kind of see it's up above the little bit of a rim. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the top on. And I'm gonna have to screw it on tighter, but one of the most important parts is you need to write down what is in the jar. So I wrote calendula in EVOO, meaning extra virgin olive oil. And then when you made it, March 22nd, 2017, and then when you plan to open it. So I'm gonna open it on April 29th. So it'll be in there about 5 weeks, because I'm making it on a Wednesday. But Wednesdays are kind of, just because today's kind of a chill, but usually Wednesdays are pretty busy. So I plan to open it on a Saturday. So, yeah. So I'm going to put that on the top of the jar, but first I'm going to screw it on better. Okay, hi everyone. I'm back. I've got my calendula oil. Today is the 30th. And so it's time to strain it out. You can see how it looks. I'm going to pour the whole thing into here, and then I've got this little tea strainer thing. I got it at Mountain Rose Herbs, I believe, and it fits on top of the jar perfectly because of this rim here. So what I'm going to do is pour all this in here, then strain it and pour the oil back into the bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it'll be easy to pour back in because of the spout on here. And of course, I cleaned the this thing and the spatula and all that with, soap and then alcohol and all that. So it's real clean. Get all the herb out of here. it's okay if I leave some oil in here since I'm just dumping it back in here. Okay, then I just put this on here and strain it back in. Y'all can see, right? Yeah. Try to keep as much of the herb in this jar as possible. Kind of smush all the oil out. And it's not all going to come out, every single drop, because it did soak it up, of course. But try to get as much out as I can. That's good. Squish it out of here. And I will be using this for some different purposes, but mainly I'm going to be using it to make some magical soaps. And it's real good for your skin. And since I made this in olive oil, that's part of my recipe for my soaps. And then the added calendula, like I said, is good for your skin and some different properties. So, yeah. And then now, as you can see, there's still a few little particles in there. Oh, sorry. There's a few tiny little particles in there, if you can see. But that can't really be helped unless you use like a ton of cheesecloth, and that's not going to hurt my soap or anything. A lot of the time you can actually add herbs on purpose into the soap, and so that's not going to hurt anything on the soap I'm making. So now I'm just going to cap it up, and I'll know what it is because it says right here, calendula in EVOO, made this date, opened this date, which means that's when I strained it. And it'll be ready to go. So that is how you make this. If you want to know more about calendula, you can do some research on that. And here, let me kind of show you. Sorry, up in the light, you can kind of see the particles a little bit more. So there is some of that in there, but yeah, that's how you make a infused oil. It's not an essential oil, it's an infused oil. Just to clarify that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and blessed be.